seconds, like 16 seconds or something like
Oh,
that.
okay. Oh, that's not too bad at all.
Yeah, so like a lot of the base pieces are still going to be the same, so you may as well start learning it now.
Definitely.
Because it's not like, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, minor adjustments in a character edition. But other than that, yeah, definitely if you're interested in trying out Unist and you're on the fence about it, definitely pick it up, especially if you're just waiting for Uniclear, because it's well worth it trying to learn everything now.
Yeah.
Than,
and it's got a lot of good content too. Everyone talks about the training mode for it is pretty good compared to a lot of other ones, which is pretty true. And also, the game is just fun to play.
It is.
It's a fun game.
It is.
Play Unist.
See, look, everyone looks so happy playing Unist.
Yeah, the game is so fun. Look at the players on screen, just like
it's 11 a.m. Like
that's game faces though, so it's understandable.
Yeah,
Yo, the Lin mirror. The Lin mirror in top 8.
Oh, Jeyu versus Miller2b. All
Who
right,
has
so
the superior Lin?
They go to the same locals. I've never seen them play each other before.
Interesting. Okay.
So we'll see how this goes. I'm sure that they have some comfort around each other's playstyle.
All right, only one Lin can survive. Let's go. All right, so Jeyu is running the white sweatered, and Miller2b is running the blue sweatered Lin.
Okay, thank you for clarifying that.
Yeah, I was like trying to getting lost up here.
Lost in the sauce.
I love that phrase. Okay, so Jeyu has the advantage right now. Got about a 50% life lead, sitting on a perfect. There was a Vorpal cash out from Miller2b into the TK, or not TK Fireball, just the C Fireball.
Yeah.
And jockeying around in the air. Interesting stuff there.
Okay, Miller2b. Trying to, he has life.
Yeah.
He's definitely.
Needs one more of those to even it up. One more sequence like that, but doesn't have a whole lot of meter, but does have Vorpal. Jeyu is sitting on 200 meters, so I bet we're going to see some sort of pressure into C Fireball coming up here pretty soon. C Fireball seems extremely good for Lin, just as a nope, it's still my turn option.
Yeah, definitely. Very aware of the charge C overhead, so he just force functioned out to punish Jeyu.
Good stuff.
So only 13 seconds left on the clock here, so it's been a pretty long round for a character I would think is normally pretty in your face.
Yeah, and we're getting, I like this, the last 5 seconds here. They're both really close on life, so we can see how this goes. Okay,
so
that's that is Jeyu. Miller2b is the one eating the damage there. Getting caught up. Too many Linays. Lost in the labyrinth of Linays. All right, that was a nice assault in. The assault do scale your combos, so not going to be the most damaging combo. Still able to get 2.5k off of it, so not too shabby whatsoever.
Okay,
Miller2b fires back.
Yeah. Sitting on, CS Vorpal and 100 meter as well. It's pretty scary for Jeyu being in the corner there as Lin.
Yep. Yeah, and it's interesting too because once you get these mirror matchups, you know exactly what other options your opponent has. You know and if you're a character specialist or character experts like this, you know exactly how those options can try to play out and what sort of advantages they can try to press with them.
Right.
So it's interesting to see the layers of Yomi that start to develop with this kind of matchup.
Definitely becomes more of a player matchup at that point than anything else.
Yeah, I think we were talking about this yesterday, but there's a whole other conversation going on that we're not a part of between these two players while they're playing. Because they're playing the same character, they know all the options.
Yeah.
So like everything we're trying to look at here, they're thinking like a couple. Yeah. It's just always interesting to consider.
Steps ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. The in game versus out of game, but trying to still piece it apart or pick it apart and piece it together.
Yeah. Interesting. Actually, Miller2b used a guard break or guard.
Yeah, the guard thrust.
Yeah.
And and if you don't have Vorpal, guard thrust does grid break you, so it's a little bit risky if you don't have Vorpal. I think that was a one without Vorpal that grid broke, but now it's been restored.
So it was kind of interesting. I thought maybe it could have been just a misinput. He used it fairly early.
Jacking around for position there, misses the assault. Jeyu trying to. Jeyu catches with the dive kick, not able to convert it into anything. Miller2b with the CSDP. CSDP is an amazing pressure relief tool in this game because when you CS, you can try to visually check if you see a button, and if your character has a true DP, just let the DP rip after that.
Right. Yeah, and I believe Linnaeus is really strong. It has a good angle.
Wow, that nice confirm off of the 5A. Good stuff.
They should close it out.
Oh, just
Pixel
barely.
health.
Magic Pixel, but plus full meter.
Yeah, CSDP right
CSDP.
Yeah.
There it is. If you play a character with a true DP, CSDP is a very, very good option.
Very strong.
You do have
that.
I'm very glad you don't.
Buff Phonon.
No, God, no one needs that. I don't. My 2A isn't even a low.
I'm so sorry.
I know, it's a hard life out here.
The game too.
So Jeyu is back at it here, keeping up the pressure here, and Jeyu, I feel like it's been mostly dominant in Jeyu, not dominant, but mostly in Jeyu's favor here as this is played out.
Miller2b though, jump back or jump forward, dive kick. Really likes to use dive kick actually. Very strong tool for Linne.
I wonder if it's particularly good in this matchup with how Linne can cover her other angles. So like maybe it's good against herself for that reason.
Oh gosh, that sounds so deep.
I mean, maybe. Maybe she doesn't have. If she doesn't have, I suppose she might have good. If she has good anti-airs, then she can probably deal with the kick. It just made me wonder about it. Of like, if you have an option that you yourself are weak against. But regardless, though, into the match. Miller2b does have Jeyu at low enough life here where Miller2b could close it out. Jeyu, though, catches it. Jeyu does not have enough resources here to cash this out, so this combo's not going to kill, so we're going to have at least one more neutral cycle here. So let's see how this goes. Miller2b, Blue Sweater Linne, does have enough meter here to cash this out and does have Vorpal. So unless there's a drop here, this should be the round. Nicely
very
done.
Smart, yeah, by Miller.
What's the round start? What's the round start? Oh, round start, swing a button. All right. Gets thrown.
I feel like Linne's backdash is actually very strong against herself as well for a lot of her tools. I mean, you see it a lot being used.
Yeah, I wonder where her backdash stands on the tier list of backdashes, because I know that not all backdashes are created equally in this game.
Unfortunately.
Oh, you know, it's those fine textural details that give the game its depth. Oh, there's the spinny.
Oh, drops it, unfortunately. Can you get the punish?
Not able to get the shield. That's what I was telling you about yesterday with the spinny into the geyser. Unless you appropriately shield the spinny part of it, you can't try to punish the geyser afterwards.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Interesting stuff. Some of the supers are like that. Some of the supers are extremely punishable. Others are a little bit more of a unique circumstance there. Linne and Enkidu are one of the ones where you're kind of safe if the opponent doesn't do the right thing to get out of it.
Yeah, Merkava as well.
I didn't know that about Merkava. Ooh, Miller2b here does not have enough resources to close that out. This is looking about one juicy touch away from death on either side here.
Oh, very tricky low.
Jeyu catches the low into the C fireball, so does have to spend some meter for the closeout, but wins the round, which is more important than having the 100 meter, because that would have been that game, period. And Miller2 would have been tied up the score 1-1.
Definitely, but now Jeyu's sitting on match point here.
Yes, Jeyu's sitting on match point. Miller2b trying to stay alive here on the loser side of things. Catches with the force function. Oh, dive kicking around, not quite able to catch anything out of it. Ooh, big button. Miller2b. Oh,
all right, Miller2b.
These Linne combos look so slick. That was a 4K damage combo, just shy of 4K. Excellent stuff. I love it. Okay, Jeyu dashes up, catches the button, and then going to get some corner carry out of this, and has a whole lot of meter himself, so able to... Ooh, and fails off for the Vorpal strip.
Yeah, very smart, though.
Extremely good stuff.
Now everything feels more in Jeyu's favor, whereas before Miller2b was sitting on
wow,
Vorpal.
That's rough. So now Miller2b does have full meter here, so if Miller2b can get a touch, can close this out.
Ooh, whoa. Scary.
Oh, there it is.
Caught with the low again, very tricky.